Good morning, friends. It's day 34. I started off pretty early. As you can see, the fog is still here. So I said yesterday that as it would be my last long day. Well, my plans changed. So the last two stages could be 20 and 18, or hear me out. I could just do 38 today. So I think Sammy is in Santiago and Jesus is in Santiago, and it'd be nice to see them before they left. So that's the current plan, subject to change, is to try to do the last 38 kilometers today. So I got an early start. I walked with some interesting people yesterday. The one that probably made the most impression on me was Bastian. He is a homeless man from Hamburg, Germany. And he said he'd rather be homeless on the Camino than homeless in Hamburg. And he's been walking for 6 months, doing various Caminos. He kind of considers himself a professional pilgrim. So back in the day, you used to pay people, or you could pay people to walk the Camino for you. And while nobody's necessarily paying him, people have given him money to pray for them and do different things. The thing that he said that I wrote down was tomorrow's an illusion. You have to be where you are today because tomorrow is an illusion. But he had a lot of interesting stuff to say about how difficult it was for him starting, how much he's learned, how much he's changed physically since doing the Camino. So it's pretty interesting. I walked a lady named Femke, also from Germany, and she talked about she and her husband trained for a year and a half to do the Camino, and shortly after starting he got blisters on the bottom of his feet. He could not continue, and how painful it was for her to go on without him. I thought that was pretty interesting. Of course, right now he is on a holiday in San Sebastian, and then he's going to meet her in Santiago. But she was very open about how much she cried, when he left, and how much he felt like he wasn't doing his job as his husband by leaving her. I thought that was pretty interesting. Talked with a guy named Seb from Australia in Arzua last night. So yeah, so it was a good day. Today I'm going to try to walk from Arzua to Santiago. It'd be about 48 kilometers. I really say it's more like 38. I'm trying to cut off the kilometers where I can. I'll try to take pictures and visit places and all. So, but for now, I'm gonna try not to get hit on this road and get to walking. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. One little addendum. So yeah, right now my ankle and shin feel okay. After 30 kilometers yesterday, I certainly felt them. Much better than a week ago, but it was obvious the 30 kilometers. So here's your cliffhanger. Like, will I make it? Will I have to crawl into Santiago? Will I have to stop? So stay tuned to find out whether my ankle and shin, whether my shoulders, whether my feet, whether my body holds up to this. So it's no guarantee. We'll see in a few hours. So take care. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay. Got a little over 26 kilometers to go. If I'm honest, I'm getting a little tired already. So who knows? Will I make it? Stop for a nice cafe con leche and some kind of French bread with a bunch of sugar or something like that. Maybe that'll give me some energy. So, beautiful walk. Will I make it? 26 kilometers to Santiago. We'll see. Alright, just quickly, I don't know how well you can see this, but this is what I think one of the things I'll miss most, and I've said over and over again about the Camino. There's a city up there. I just love the idea of being in the countryside, being this nice stroll, and then you see this oasis on the horizon. and you slowly make your way to that oasis. That is something that I will miss about the Camino. So anyway, just a thought. Have a wonderful day. Still like 26 kilometers to go. Hopefully I can make it. Hola, good morning.
Buen día.
Buenos dias. So I just went under this underpass, and this guy was selling what he said were traditional Galician donuts. So of course I had one because this isn't an experience. And this is just my untrained opinion about the octopus covered in salt or the Galician donut covered in sugar and glaze. It tastes like sugar and glaze, and the octopus tasted like salt. So I don't know that I have a refined enough palate to be able to get the nuances of the stuff under the salt or under the sugar. But at about 25 kilometers to go, so just another, now I'm full of sugar from breakfast, that French bread type thing, and then that donut I just had from the roadside, which is probably, not sanitary, and I'll probably be heaving in a few minutes, but it's an experience, right? So anyway, still going. Maybe I'll make it. All bets. I don't know if we could put this on one of those new exchanges that bet on everything. Will John make it to Santiago? So anyway, wonderful day. Bye. This is a really neat walk through the woods right here. Really nice path. I think these are eucalyptus trees. Robert's going to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these are eucalyptus trees. They're supposed to be common in Galicia, where I am. But this is just for me to remember, like, this is a really cool walk. I'm still making it. My ankle is chirping at me a little bit, but I took some ibuprofen. And I may find a bar and edit this and upload it before I get to Santiago, because I don't know how much time I'll have to edit when I get to Santiago, so they're kind of late, and then I'll probably just want to relax and celebrate. So not to leave a cliffhanger like, will I make it or won't I make it? I'm about 18 kilometers, so I'm still pretty good ways out. Still a chance that I may have to call a taxi and then come back and finish the stage or something like that. Anyway, it's beautiful. Galicia. Have a great day.